Okay, so we're going to get into the three-quarter Nelson into more depth. We went over in the beginning and getting our hands locked. Now, I'm going to go over some concepts of the grips. A lot of times when people do these kind of grips, remember, you want your grip to matter. Like, if you just lock here and lock here, like I have this head, it's a good grip, but you want to work on certain grips that are going to cause a choking effect. So one of the good ones I like to use for a choking effect is a three-finger grip. So here, the three-finger. Okay, people that they study my stuff, they see me do this a bunch of times. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just drop, but I'm going to try to, like, in my mind, I'm choking him like this, like forearm, choke. Don't just like try to relax your wrist and hold his head. So it's just a little different approach. So if I just go here, and now I'm trying to choke him, it just gives me some pressure. And I'm not trying to finish him here, but it will matter here later in this next setup. Okay? You can do the S grip, it's another good one. I use the S grip more for like just a good quick grip to lock the head up. Or you can do the gable. The gable is good, but I don't like the gable's basic. I have to be honest, if I would be either on the three-finger grip or I'd be on an S grip probably. Okay, one or the other. Now, what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna set up one of my favorite submissions. The Peruvian necktie has become it's a very common technique. It's a very powerful choke, but I find it very easy to counter in most people, and it has to do a lot about the setup, the grips, and a lot of other things. There are some guys that are pretty lights out with it, but I do mine a little different, okay? Most people, if you get caught in the Peruvian necktie, as soon as he peels the foot off the head, the choke's gone. The one I'm going to show you is going to be a little different from that. I just call it a Nelson necktie because it's a three-quarter Nelson. So it's just a coaching tool. You just call it different names if you know what the hell you're talking about. All right, so I'm going to lock my three-quarter. So turn the side, lock my grip, and I'll use the three-finger for right now. So what I'm going to try to do with the three-finger grip, the whole time I'm doing this, is I want my elbows to try to pass each other. That's the whole reason why I'm using this grip. Because if you use a gable sometimes and you try to pass, your hands come apart. I only use the three-finger grip when I want to create that slicing motion between my elbows. Okay? So here, this allows my hand to kind of circle, and I have a good grip. Okay? The other one is the S. It doesn't twist as good for me, but it's still very good. It's very strong. This, I get some good pressure, just like I do on my shoulder pin series, same thing. So one or the other. I'll do the three-finger, okay? So I get my grip, and I lock, okay? Now what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna create a little space here. So I'm gonna lock them up, and I'm gonna shoot my knee in, like this, okay? So I'm not going over my arm, I'm actually going in between, and I'm pushing it in. Now when I do this, the way I like to do is I like to create a little accordion effect. I actually want him to roll a little bit into me. So when I do this leg is gonna move away from him. And it's gonna move kind of fast. I'll do my best to keep it slow. I'm gonna turn and sit, and as I pull him towards me, my leg is gonna go over his back. When he finishes this, he's gonna be in an odd position, but the choke is gonna be super powerful and really tricky to escape. Really, really tricky, okay? And once again, when I'm doing this, I'm protecting my hands. I'm not here trying to just throw it up, okay? Nice and tight, lock, here. Knee comes in, okay? I move off my knee to my foot, I'm gonna pull him into me, and I'm gonna pull my leg over. And we're gonna roll to the side. Now, you okay? Uh-huh. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna curl my right leg. I'll do a few angles for you. And I'm gonna push my knee in. And when I do that, I'm gonna pull him into me, and I'm gonna create that pressure, like I'm trying to like submit him, like that little that little pressure with my hands and forearms. So I'm gonna curl, push, and turn. Okay, and why I like this is it's gonna be very hard for him to get my leg out. So if I'm here, I tell him to try to bring my leg out, try to get this free, it's gonna come very fast. If he somehow miraculously gets it out, the choke, my arm pressure will still be good enough to finish. But the thing I like about this is he's not gonna get me in a situation where he's here, he's trying to swim me off, or he's trying to do a hip heist through, or whatever the case is. It's very quick, very aggressive, and that shin and knee against the neck is very uncomfortable. Very, very, very powerful, okay? So, do it one more time. Let's tab this way instead. There we go. Okay, so, again, working, lock, 3-finger grip, nice and tight. As soon as I'm here, my knee comes in, and I'm gonna kind of turn and face the opposite direction of him. So I'm gonna go in and pivot. Bring him back, over the top. Very strong, very tricky, and yeah, it's just pretty hard to get out of. I'm trying to figure out a better way. I guess I could do it from the other angle with your head here. So you get to see Matt's ass. Yeah. He must work out. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so I'm on my 3/4, knee comes in. Well, see how I'm on my knee? This is gonna happen. So I'm not like gonna do a big motion, I'm just shifting the weight from my knee to my foot. Knee to foot. Yeah. Tight. Knee comes in, knee to foot. Okay. One of my absolute favorite finishes. All right, and that's just 3/4 Nelson version of the necktie. I'm just using the shin bone. I think if you actually work this and get the grips right and spend time with it, I'd be really surprised if you go back to regular program. To me, it's the bee's knees, okay? Bee's knees, okay? 3/4 Nelson, thank you.